So September 3rd is early tip-off for NBA 2K21. The release date seems to have been confirmed. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's AllCity Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. There's so much information going around the 2K community about NBA 2K21 and the next-gen consoles. There's an article that went out, and there's a huge leak, and this leak came from G2A.com, and what they do is they provide stream keys for games out there. So I guess they got the description from 2K about what 2K21 was gonna have, just so they can kind of sell those stream keys. And they made a mistake by putting out this description and putting out the availability for NBA 2K21, the release date and all, which we're gonna go over in just a second. First, I want to shout out to Phantoms, because Phantoms is how I'm staying up to date with what's going on with NBA 2K21. So you guys might want to check out Phantoms on YouTube. He's a super dope content creator. Shout out to Phantoms. But anyway, this first article that I got in front of us right now is talking about how NBA 2K21 is going to be rebuilt from the ground up. And what that means for us as gamers is, especially for people who have really supported this 2K franchise, we've been getting pretty much a copy and paste version of each year, each annual release. We get somewhat of a copy and paste, and I think the community in its entirety has gotten tired of this copy and paste sort of weak approach to providing us a new annual release. So right now they're pretty much promoting that it's going to be rebuilt for the ground up, but they basically emphasize that it's going to be rebuilt from the ground up for next gen consoles. I imagine it's going to be very similar for, you know, this gen's consoles, but it's specified next gen consoles. And right here it says, namely thanks to the ultra speedy SSD on PlayStation 5, NBA 2K21 will get you boiling on the court ridiculously fast. They're talking about less than 2 seconds of loading times. And if you're a veteran out there of the 2K franchise, you guys remember the Paul George loading screen where you was able to go take a shower, cook dinner, come back, and your screen probably still wouldn't have loaded up by now to play the game. So we're gonna be greatly appreciative for having less than 2 second loading times, I'm sure, but that's going to be for next gen consoles. One of the other things that he mentioned here, we're going to bring this up. He says, from graphics as in your face as Zion's dunk to almost unrecognizable loading speeds of less than 2 seconds for next gen. NBA 2K21 for next gen is poised to shatter all previous notions of what the franchise can deliver, said Greg Thomas, the co-founder of Visual Concept. So this article came from altchar.com. You guys might want to check it out. I have a link for this in the description below. You guys could check it out there. This article also goes on to say that there's going to be new features, new game modes, brand new partnerships, soundtracks, platforms, and the game's pricing and exact release date will be announced later this year. But we have the release date for you guys because of that leaked description from G2A.com, which we're going to get into right now. We know the exact date to expect NBA 2K21. Let's get right into that article. All right, guys, so on this article, in the description of the NBA 2K21 product being sold on G2A.com, it's no longer there. I think 2K kind of reached out to G2A saying they made a mistake there, because I tried going to G2A and it's no longer there. The product 2K21 is not even available out there. So first off, let's just break down some things. At the top right, which I'll bring down right here so you guys can see, at the top right, it pretty much says that it's gonna be $60. So it looks like the cost for games are gonna remain the same around the $60 mark. So that's pretty interesting right now. And this looks like it's gonna be the logo for 2K21, something similar to that there, but that's what they had advertised on G2A. Now we don't know how valid this article is, or rather this description is, because there's the actual description within like a product being sold on G2A. I don't know if you guys could understand, but just imagine you go to GameStop and you go to purchase a game, but you want to see the description of the game before you actually purchase it at GameStop or on GameStop.com, something like that. If you're purchasing a digital version and you want to see the description, this was the description for 2K21. So you guys get a better understanding of what I'm talking about here. So let's get into the good stuff. This is like what you guys want to see and want to hear about. It says, just like in previous games of the series, NBA 2K21 focuses on fostering a realistic, comprehensive community to create an astonishing product. The dev team has worked extremely hard on revamping each and every aspect of the 2K experience. And now this is where we get into the real good stuff, guys. In NBA 2K21, for the first time ever, players get access to all 12 of WNBA teams and access to all 68 college teams in the NCAA. This is super dope. We're gonna get access to all 68 college teams in the NCAA. The NCAA will be available in PlayStation Now and MyCareer Path, and the WNBA will be featured also in Play Now and fully featured in My League. The series comes back with its main game mode, MyCareer, where we can create our own player with numerous options of customizations depending on your preferences. Customization options include a wide range of designer clothing, thousands of custom tattoos, 97 all new haircuts, and unique power-ups. Now let's talk about unique power-ups, because somebody came onto the live stream yesterday and told me about unique power-ups, wanting to know what were unique power-ups. And this could range, man. This could be the new name for your takeover, or this could be something like park badges. Who knows? But I'm sure we're soon to find out what power-ups are and what they're gonna do for you and your player in 2K21. But as soon as I get that information, of course, I'm gonna share that with you guys. Let's continue on. The mode features an enriching storyline which develops with the My Player progression. It is worth to mention that My Career has been completely rebuilt, and I think this is a good thing for everybody. Everybody wants to see something new done with My Career, and I'm sort of sick of playing My Career. This year for 2K20, I didn't play much of any My Career. I built up my first player. After that, I built every other player up in the rec or pro-am or park. I could not stand the My Career mode this year in NBA 2K20. So to hear that they rebuilding the My Career mode, that's a great incentive for me to get 2K21. The main hub, the world. Now this is really good stuff, y'all, so brace yourself. The main hub is now called the world, is the player gateway to an experience with friends and the rest of the community. Affiliations are back. Now this, again, to kind of get you guys to understand how this actual description can be valid. This is a product that was sold. G2A.com got this information from somewhere, and more than likely it had to be from 2K or the dev team or whoever works with these companies that sell their product. They had to provide them a description to go with the product that they're selling, so you guys could get a better understanding of how valid this actually might be, as opposed to some of these other articles that are out there. This is not necessarily an article, but this is a product description. So it said that the main hub is now called the world, and it's going to be the gateway to an experience with friends and the rest of the community. And it also says affiliations are back. It also goes on to say, choose between 5 robust affiliations and rep your old 2K17 affiliation for an extra Gatorade boost in the world. Now, it referenced the world 2 separate times on 2 separate occasions in this description. So it looks like the world is gonna be the new platform or main hub for our community to come together in 2K21, as opposed to going into a neighborhood or a park. You're now gonna go into the world, and this means that we might have parks. We might be playing in Japan, we might be playing in Iraq, mess around, who knows, man. But whatever it is now called the world. So Another key bit of information that I wanted to share with you guys is the release date at the bottom of this description. Like I keep stressing, this was an actual product that was put onto G2A.com, and I think it was done so by accident. They didn't mean to release this so early, and for the 2K community, how we're just like scavenging around for information about 2K21 because 2K doesn't provide us this information. So somebody found out that G2A was selling 2K21, at least pre-orders or something like that, to purchase 2K21, and it has the release date at the bottom for 2020 September 3rd. So September 3rd is early tip-off for NBA 2K21. The release date seems to have been confirmed, but I guess now we just need to know if 2K is gonna follow up with this product description. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.